Angeles Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and starting this one is Nathan Eovaldi. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist singing.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
First pitch,
Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Check swing. Now to look down to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Turner now.
the shortstop.
That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So now Turner in on that right side.
The third baseman.
In there for strike one. And a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Man at first. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
The first baseman, number 5.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Kicks and fires. And it's fouled away. Ripped on a line, and that is that. Back inside Fenway Park, there's Kike Hernandez.
Leading off.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right there. The wind and the pitch. And a count 1-2. The wind to kick the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2 stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground to the left. And he grabs it in foul ground. Soft contact in the air. Takes it in for the out. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And fouled off. Sometimes at Fenway, you just got to think about trying to hit it to the back of the bullpen, right?
Right. Drive it over the bullpen. I mean, if you've got pop, put on a show.
Next offering is fouled back. And Devers hits that one. Bellinger moving back for this one. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swings through that one, 0-1. Out towards right center field. Betts is on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Back here in Boston, the batter now will be Will Smith.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
The wind of the pitch. That's in there. Strike one. Eovaldi, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Here comes Max Muncy.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Outside corner, there's a strike. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And the righty deals. Liner, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now it's Gavin Lux.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double.
And a pitch. And that one ripped to left. And the inning is over. Leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, J.D. Martinez. Talking about Martinez, he's one of the best fastball hitters in the game.
Yeah, some guys are concerned about velocity, but he embraces it.
Buehler back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So stepping in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. Good contact guy, good defender. In there, and it's 0-1. Righty to the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here's Trevor Story now.
Second baseman, Trevor Story.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
0-1 down. That's through there for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Martinez, the lead runner at second. Verdugo on at first with nobody out. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And he deals. The punch out there, and there's 1 down.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. Bobby Dahlbeck blasts one out, and they jump out front. It's 3-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Christian Vasquez. That one hit to right. Betts under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
Jackie Bradley Jr. a chance to hit. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And a foul ball. Bradley waits. Foul ball. Jackie Bradley Jr. There's some swing and miss, but he's got some pop as well.
The best example of a streaky hitter. When he gets hot, team can jump on his back because he will carry him for a while.
And that'll do it. Sox get 3 on the homer. It's now 3-0. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Cody Bellinger. Here comes the pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 down.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
The 1-0.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Slapped foul. One down, base is empty. And that one hammered. And it's over the monster and off the billboard.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
The wind of the pitch. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Hernandez under it. And there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Going to count 1-2. And a pitch. On the ground. And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Freeman batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And here it comes. That to right. Bradley ranging back. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now Enrique Hernandez.
For the Red Sox, the center fielder.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Righty delivers. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down. And stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 so far. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. In the air, left field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 up, 2 down. It's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Hit hard, base hit.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's JD Martinez. Swings through that one. 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. Up to the plate is Will Smith. Evaldi back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And the pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Count 2-1.
2-1 now. And downstairs.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Now, biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy loses confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Muncy in the box now. No balls and a strike. Smith gets his lead at first with nobody out. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. The pitch. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Way inside, gets away. Kicks and deals. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Taylor, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Now the 0-1. Swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
0-2 now. Stays alive. Kicks and fires. Right through there. Got him. That's out number 2.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for LA. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in, Alex Verdugo.
Leading off for
The
Red
wind and the
Sox,
pitch.
the left fielder, Alex.
High fly ball out to center field. 1 up, 1 down. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Story stands in now and watches strike 1. And time called prior to the 0-1.
One thing I found that was very cool, was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Bounced up the middle. Lux picks it up. Throw to first is in time. Inning over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-1. Ready now for the 5th inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
The pitch. That's in there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 strikes.
Oh, 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's Mookie now.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
To the right side, and it gets by him. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Trey Turner. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1 the count.
And the righty deals. And there's a ball. The pitch. That's in there. 1-2. Righty to the plate. And it's even up. At the belt and fires. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The 0-1. That one drifts inside.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Pitch gets away. Oops, throw goes to third. Runner at second here, one gone. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base
runner takes off. Got him swinging. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. In there for strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight.
And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Stays alive. That one pulled foul. The 0-2 on the ground, right side. Story sends it over to first. That's the third out. So they pick up a run. Back here at Fenway Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And here's the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher, Christian.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
0-2 as he waves at that one. And the pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Freeman drifts towards it. And out number one on the grab.
The right fielder, number 19, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr. up next for the Red Sox. Flied out to center in his first at bat. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, we can see him muscle up a little bit. He's trying to hit the ball a mile. Got to make sure that he stays within himself so that those mechanics can allow him to hit the ball a long way.
Popped up. Turner makes the play, and there's two away.
Now batting, center fielder,
And now the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
The wind to kick the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the 0-2. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Up against the wall and makes the catch. Nothing doing for Boston, but they still lead at 3-2.